Hi, my name is Casey Cook. I'm a busy realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty, and I also host a platform where local people doing good things can advertise and promote for free. You can hear all of their stories at www.vista411.com. Today, we're going to visit with my new friend, Yesenia Milano. Yesenia is the owner and CEO of Yessi's Beauty Stop. She's located at 977 South Santa Fe Avenue, suite number 8. Come on in, let's have a look. Thank you again for tuning in. So I'm here with Yesenia Milano. She is the owner and the CEO of Yessi's Beauty Stop. Again, that's located at 977 South Santa Fe Avenue, unit number 8. Say hello, Yessi.
Hi, guys.
So why don't we start with, I noticed there's quite a bit that you offer. Why don't we start with an overview of your services, your goods and what you have to offer?
Yeah, so I do offer quite a few different services. Mm-hmm. One of my main three are facials, lashes, and waxing. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so facials, lashes, and waxing. Okay, so let's start with facials. Tell me about that.
So facial is about an hour long. Mm-hmm. I customize a facial according to your skin and stuff.
So you meet with the client, look at their skin, right? And then from there you create a plan based on their skin and kind of what they're looking for. Okay, so facials. Now what about lashes? What do you do with the lashes?
Lashes, I do one by one. Again, same thing. I ask the client, the customer, what they want, what they're looking for, the fullness of them. Okay.
So is it mostly a trimming of the lashes, or are you coloring them? What are you doing?
No, I'm putting an extension. So
you're putting an extension. Yes. This is not something that I've done, obviously. So you're putting an extension on the lashes.
Yeah, pretty much like the ones I have.
Like the ones you have. Gotcha. Okay, so facials, lashes. All right, so now you offer teeth whitening as well. Tell me a little bit about that. And I notice your teeth are nice and white.
Thank you. I don't do them. I drink a lot of coffee, but yes, it's a 1 hour service.
Okay.
Again, same thing. I consult with the client, and then it's an hour treatment.
I imagine you look and see, maybe how much whitening they may need. I know I've had it done years ago, and there's different shades and things you can look at.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay, so now what about Brazilian waxing? You offer Brazilian waxing as well, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I do all kinds of waxing. One of my main top ones is the Brazilian. That's I take about 15 minutes or less doing a Brazilian.
Now, is there is Brazilian, is that all over the body? Is that, and I don't know, I'm just asking, is that anywhere? Is it like underarms or, is it everywhere?
No.
Or is it just bikini lines, more or less?
Okay, so I do waxing wherever you have hair. I do it. So gotcha. Brazilian is mainly for women, for their intimate area.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool. Now, what about goods? There are some goods you offer as well. I notice a clothing line and things like that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I have women's clothing. So I have a little bit of everything: shirts, dresses, shoes, some accessories.
Now, are those from one specific brand, from multiple brands?
Multiple.
So you're a vendor for multiple different types of clothing brands. Okay, so if somebody wants to see those, is that online? Mostly online?
Mainly it's on my Instagram, on my stories.
On your Instagram or on your stories. Okay, gotcha. So that's quite a bit. So you've got the 3 different services. You've got the Brazilian wax. You've got the teeth whitening. You've got facials. You've got lashes. You've got a clothing line. Earlier, you had mentioned that there are some classes and some courses that you offer. So tell me about those. What types of courses do you offer?
So I offer quite a few different courses. So every service that I have, not every service, but most of the service that I do have, I do offer the courses. I don't offer like a specific date or nothing like that. It's like I work around your schedule per se.
Gotcha. So if somebody's interested, they could book it with you. You set a time.
Yeah, they could call me, text me, whatever, and then we'll book something. And
I find that's interesting. So you offer these services, but then you teach people how to do them as well. So do you have clients? I imagine maybe some come in and they get an expert job done once in a while. Then maybe if the budget is tight or they don't have the time, maybe they touch up themselves based on your courses.
Yeah, they become my students after my clients.
They become your students after your clients. I love that. So I'm curious, what inspired you to get started with Yessi's Beauty Stop, and what experiences kind of got you here?
I think like most, COVID.
COVID? Okay.
COVID, yes.
Good old COVID.
Yes.
So how did COVID inspire you to get started with Yessi's Beauty Stop?
I was at home. I was bored. I was pregnant. Oh, God, yes.
You were home. You were bored. You were pregnant. Okay.
Yes. And I was always into the beauty industry, but not like this. I never saw myself doing something like this. But I really got into it.
Okay.
And I started taking clients, at home.
And so at that point, it was just a hobby, right? You hadn't completed your licensing.
No.
Okay.
And then I wanted to do it the right way. I wanted to get my business. I wanted to grow. And so I started looking into beauty school.
Okay.
So I enrolled at Poway at Bella's Academy.
Okay.
I did my 6 months. So I went for esthetician.
So you're a licensed esthetician. Gotcha. That's what your license is. Okay. So started as a hobby, at home, keeping busy during COVID, right? And then it grew, and people started paying you. You started doing things, and you thought, "Boy, this is going well. I like it. I'm going to get licensed."
Yes.
Got it. Okay, that's a great story. All right. So then, how long ago so you said COVID, but how long ago did you open Yessi's Beauty Stop?
It's been about a year and a half. So back in April.
April of 2022.
Yes.
Gotcha. So around April of last year you started. Okay, so about a year and a half. So now you've been in business a year and a half. What are some of your primary goals and aspirations? What do you want to do with your business over the next year or so?
I definitely want to grow it.
So you want to grow it?
I want to keep growing my business, yes.
Okay, so more clientele, grow your business through avenues like this. Okay.
Yeah, word of mouth, everything helps.
Yeah, word of mouth, providing good service,
Yes,
absolutely.
Definitely.
Okay, so now what about any additional products or services that you want to bring on?
I've been thinking about adding more services. I do have quite a few already, but
Okay.
a lot of my clients.
I noticed
now-
that on your website. There are a
Yeah.
lot of different things you offer.
They want me to add the laser hair removal. So
Laser hair removal. Okay.
So I'm thinking about doing that, but
How is the pain level of laser hair removal relative to waxing?
there's a little bit of difference. There's quite a yeah.
And I've seen that movie. What was it, 40-Year-Old Virgin or whatever, where they wax you. So that just looks and seems very painful. So
But it's
laser hair
not
removal.
that
no.
painful. If you do it right, it's not that painful. Okay?
Is that, well, when Yessi does it, it's not
Exactly,
that
when I do
painful. There you go. So laser would be different. Obviously, you use a laser. So
Mm-hmm.
what about timing? Does it take longer? Is it quicker? Is it a better service than a wax?
I think the Brazilian is quite fast. At least for me, it's about 15 minutes.
Okay.
The laser will be longer depending on the area.
Okay, gotcha. So in the next year or so, you're going to add some additional things like laser hair removal.
Yeah, probably.
Gotcha. Okay, well, awesome. Now, I imagine that running a successful, beauty business presents its fair share of challenges. I don't know. I don't run a beauty business, but I would imagine there are. I am a business owner. So I'm just curious, what are some of the challenges and difficulties that you've had to get here where you are?
I think the licensing,
Sure.
that was.
So was there a time when you thought maybe you could continue to do it as a hobby without any licensing? Or did you always know that you would have to get licensed?
No, I knew I had to eventually get a license
Gotcha.
because you can't work from home.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
definitely had to get a license. Getting the equipment,
Yeah, as I
everything
look
takes
around,
time
yeah,
and
these
money.
things look expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely.
Okay, so getting licensed, getting all the equipment. Now, how about securing a good location?
Yeah, that was about a year. It took me actually to find a good
find
place.
a good location. Got it. So all of that kind of got you here.
Yes.
Nice. And obviously you've got some good aspirations for growth as well. Okay. So now, as a small business owner myself, it's been important to me to develop different principles, right, that guide my approach to client care and service. I'm curious what's important to you and Yessi's Beauty Stop.
Definitely my clients. For
Your
them
clients.
to be satisfied every single time they leave my chair.
Okay. So happy when they go. So come in, provide great service.
Yes.
Obviously, expertise. You got licensed in order to further, your skill set. So obviously, expertise in what you do and great service. So happy
Yeah,
customers.
definitely. I try my hardest to be consistent at everything I do.
Consistency, boy, that's
Yes.
that's a great word. Yeah, especially in small business, because oftentimes so many people we deal with, they aren't consistent,
Right.
and it can be challenging. So on time, right? Consistently good service, consistently friendly, consistently happy people.
Yes.
And you know
100%.
what? That's right in line with your other goal, which was to grow.
Yes.
Okay. So beyond your business, right, what are some of the personal interests and hobbies that keep you rounded? It can't be all beauty, and you can't say little pancakes.
No, definitely no. I definitely
Hint,
try to.
hint.
No. That's for the next one.
Yes.
Definitely trying to be with my family because
Okay.
I have a lot of kids.
Okay. Yeah.
No more kids for me, but I do have quite a few.
Yeah.
My oldest is 19 and my youngest is 2.
Oldest is 19. So absolutely. Yeah, boy, you are busy with them quite a bit.
Yes, I am.
Got it. So do you ever get time for yourself? I know as a mom, it's probably challenging. You know, my wife probably gets less free time or time to herself than I do. So I know it's hard for as moms, but any free time to yourself? And if
Definitely. I try to treat myself as well. You know, I'm an esthetician and I like getting services done too.
So. All right. So that's a good segue into my next question. So I wanted to lighten the mood a little bit. So if you could create a dream kind of pampering package for yourself, utilizing, you know, your own services or even services that you'd like to add, what treatments would you include?
Definitely a facial. It's so relaxing. A facial and maybe afterwards my lashes, you know?
Gotcha. So a facial and
great
get your lashes
skin
done.
and then lashes afterwards.
There you go. I guess, you know, when we look good, oftentimes we feel good.
Exactly.
Yeah. My wife, as I mentioned to Yessi, is a cosmetologist, and it always amazes me just how people just smile and when they look good, they just tend to feel good after services.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it feels good making people feel good.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Okay, well, good. Well, that's about it. So this has been wonderful. I appreciate you spending a few minutes with me. I enjoyed meeting you. I enjoyed learning about your business. You know, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You did great.
So did you. No, thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So anything, you know, if people are out there watching and viewing and they're thinking about coming and checking out your services, anything you want to share with them?
You guys could definitely find me on Instagram under yessis.beauty.stop.
Yessis.beauty.stop.
Yes.
Okay, so if you have any questions about Yessi's services, we've got her phone number. Obviously, we've got her Instagram. We're going to post the rest of those stuff. Please reach out to her directly. I'd like to encourage all of you viewers one more time just to reach out to her to support her business if you can. Also, while we're on that topic, if you or somebody you know is doing very good things locally, it could be a business, you know, it could be a new restaurant or a busy restaurant, just something that you'd like to drive extra attention to for free, let me know. You can visit www.vista411.com. You can hit the request to be interviewed button. I'll reach out to you from there. Thank you again for tuning in, and please get out and support your friends and neighbors just like Yessi whenever you can, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.